All right, ladies and gentlemen, not that I have anyone there for the stream, but to anyone that may come in and view, appreciate you coming in. I think as we're going to make here a little bit of tradition on the stream because I'm losing my hair. We got the hat. Once the hat goes on, that means it's time. It's ready. Oh, I got my volume on my phone. Need to turn that off. Cringeworthy. All right, but welcome back into another episode of Darwin's Ravens or D-Rave's broadcast here. Today, with the release of Mel Kiper's newest big board, we're going to be taking a little bit of look into at least the top 10 players right now in the 2023 NFL draft, according to Mel Kiper. Of course, Mel Kiper, the NFL draft analysis and consummate pro. We've known, growing up, basically, we grew up with Kiper and, oh my God, Adam Schefter. Like that's R2. I'm sorry. My brain, I don't know why, kept going to Stephen A. Smith. I guess I was watching a little too much this morning. But oh, second viewer, probably Mike. Thanks for dropping in, man. As I said, we're about to put the hat on and get ready to get into this. Looks like I already lost my second viewer. Sad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and with that being said, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee and we go get going here. All right. Mm. Oh, espresso, beautiful thing. All right. With that being said, looking at Mel Kiper's newest power rankings or big board for college football players, we're going to be starting off today with what a lot of people said could have been the possible number one overall draft pick last year in Will Anderson, the edge defender out of Alabama. Uh, Looking at my stats here, looks like we got some numbers here we're working with. 6'4", 243 pounds. 2021 led the FBS, so number one in the FBS with leading with 79 pressures and 17 and a half sacks. If you can even get close to that level of production in the NFL, yeah, that's worth everything right there. Get rid of this starting soon. So with that being said, that's really where we're going to start today. All right, we got our film review here started. So as with everything that's going to be on today's video, I have not watched any of the tapes that I'm going to be pulling up. So everything that I'm seeing today is going to be a 100% live and genuine reaction to it. There's not going to be, I might have to, take a little bit of rewind here and there. But with that said, let's get into it. Again, Will Anderson, this is going to be his 2021 tape. So again, this is the 79 pressure, 17 and a half sack season. We'll get the number here shortly. Give him a follow. I'm not monetizing my stuff, so. Look at all of it. So we're looking for number 31 here. Again, this is going to be a live reaction video. We're doing this for educational analysis and such purposes. So again, give a follow to the guys involved here. So as you can see right there already, stat on the line, 15 and a half tackles for loss for the season, most in the FBS. Love the look of the young man. Love the look in his eyes already. All right, 31. Let's see what you got. All right, so we got him lined up here left, looks like, with tight set by the LSU Tigers. I'm guessing it's going to be a run, 4-line front. And you're going to see this quite a bit here in the videos. Actually, I might. Yeah, there we go. That's probably a little better. So as you're going to see in these videos too, he's going to jump in between playing a 3 technique, or basically hand on the ground as a defensive end and standing up as a 3-4. So already I'm going to tell you Will Anderson has wide range scheme ability. I believe actually we're going to see a few from what I was reading on Kiper's big board. We're going to see a few of these lineups in the defensive tackle position potentially. So more over the guard than the tackles. But we'll see here in a moment. That hit. I'm going to roll that back for a second. Sorry. Oh. I mean, a little bit of bad blocking by the LSU Tigers on that, but solid. All right, so we got him on the top side of the screen here. On tackle. Ooh. Oh. Oh, he read that snap all day, ran around him. Left tackle of the... I mean, and that's Georgia right there. That's no... Anticipate the snap, halfback. Ooh, taking the... Stood in there taking the corner blitz. So here we are. Here's what we were just talking about. So he's got someone lined up on the outside of him, above him. And so in this position, he's going to be actually matched up more on the guard than anything, which is usually a little bit of a harder assignment for these guys that are about on sub 250. Of course, back in the day, 3-4 linebackers were usually closer to that 270 range. Whereas we're seeing, these really athletic, strong young men coming out of college, such as Will Anderson, who's probably about to, I'm going to guess, set a tone here with a speed move. But we'll find out. Stunt. Yep. It's just a stunt across the board. He reads it. It's actually a 2. So he actually, I want to back this up a little bit here. So, okay. You've got one of the D linemen here lined up over center. You've got the A-gap pressure by the linebacker. So, of course, we're showing pressure across the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the line of scrimmage. Basically a 7-on-7 matchup. So the D tackle here is going to hit him and slant left. This D lineman right here is going to slant left. He's got such speed that he's going to actually stunt 2 positions over, kind of. I want to see exactly where he comes through here, if he comes right at guard or off guard towards the tackle, but let's see again one more time. Yeah. Let's watch that one more time. Oh, yep. He's got speed, it looks like. He's probably going to test outside. Let's say, I'm going to guess he's a 4-5 guy. He might run faster depending on how much effort he puts on this. So Bama showing 4 on the blitz. You've got 2 halfbacks in the backfield, kind of that weird formation. 3 with hands on the ground, 1 standing up. O-line should be able to block this. But it's in a highlight reel for a reason, right? Oh, power. Oh, are they going to give me another look at that? Okay, cool. All right. So, I mean, that looks solid. Tackle's looking out. He's got his assignment. Halfback's looking. Guard, I'd say that's good hands. I'd say that's pretty good hands. He's not really extending too much for this at this moment. I think he's solid. He's got a good stance. He knows where his help is. He knows he's got possibly 2 help. No inside pressure. And, ooh, so there's a key right there. If we want to make a note of that. His wrist control. So I'm going to tell you right now, when you get your hands up, if he's able to get his hands on you and you're not violent with your hands and getting maybe a punch or getting your hands on him as an offensive lineman, you're going to have a hard day. At that point, Anderson has full control of his right arm. His right arm can't get to him. I mean, honestly, you could almost argue if depending on the ref's view, the offside field ref, our backside, you'll see up right here. You know, so yeah, let's see how this plays through. The tackle, of course, has got his eyes on this man right here. Halfback helping. Halfback's just he literally is getting pushed back. So here's the original line of scrimmage. He's back. He's back here where his tackle's at. He's giving up too much ground. Looks like Anderson's got the inside arm here on his shoulder. Still has control of that wrist, which is ideal considering it's on the inside edge where the quarterback is. And as you're about to see, he's about to basically shuck his hand and go. Yep. When he's got your wrist, all he's got to do is get you in a position and let go. And you can see that upper body strength of a Bama defender. And follow through. Good tackle. All right, here we are. Was that LSU again? Bama showing 4, potentially 5. One right behind Anderson. So we got a pass set off the rip. Oh, he's going for a stunt move right immediately. So 48's going to start immediately pushing back to create room. 94 is going on an outside stunt of his own. So either the center here is going to stay at home and pick up him, or he's going to follow number 94, which if I remember, 94 was a first-round pick in 2022. So center's going to stay home, guard tackle comboing, and center guard are late to pick up Anderson on the stunt. Yep. And you got to be careful about that one, young buck in the NFL, getting a hand to the head. Yep, hit him in the face. So let's watch this center. That's on 56. That's on the guard of LSU. I don't know if maybe college linemen aren't more used to these stunts, but that was just a bad look by the LSU guard. That's, again, showing the speed of Anderson, but not a lot there. As I love the speed on his stunts. You definitely got to go to a defense that's going to allow him to do that maneuver. However, I would like to see him winning some more actual, hands on him, because in the NFL, you're probably, going to get some, not get that open of a look. You know what I'm saying? So we've got Anderson down here on the bottom of the screen, it looks like. Pardon me. 4 linemen on all hands on the ground. Definitely looks like Bama's in some type of pass defense. If you just look at them, they're layered here. So essentially, my guess is they're trying to funnel these guys into the middle, where, of course, 10's probably going to play a robber. We'll see if I'm right on that. But anyway, he's probably not going to get the time since Anderson's in the highlight. So off rip, you've got a double pull. This is a run. What's that? Right guard, center pulling with the right tackle supposed to seal. So immediately you've got the tight end right here that's supposed to be chipping Anderson. And of course the guard pulling. We'll see how this plays out. Ooh. Oh. What are you doing, homie? You supposed to block him. He's supposed to chip him. Well, we know how this is about to end. I wish I had some sound effects to cue up. Oh! Ate him up. Oof. So this is another one of those plays. While yes, it's a highlight play, in my opinion, also shows a little bit of lack of awareness. Number 58, 52 definitely had a miscommunication on who was going to take him. 58, if you see someone in your backfield like that, you gotta hit somebody, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure on that helmet, but I'm going to guess this is lower quality team play. We're going to move on from this highlight. All right. Who's that? The Razorbacks? Or is that Georgia? Dropping the pin on the stream. You boys always got a pin. So we've got Anderson lined up on down right. So we got 5. No, I'm sorry. I thought this was a Bear defense, the 4-6. So you got 4 linemen, hand on the ground, another man at line of scrimmage, lined up on their left tackle, tight set over here. Definitely 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Let's see how this rolls. Motion left. Off the end. Oh! James Cook. Yeah, it's Georgia. So he gets a free shot off the end. The motion man's supposed to seal the back end of the play on this. So we're going to rewind that, actually. So as you're going to see right here, this guy is going to be the seal so that all these guys can down block. If that happens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's an easy win all day, every day. I would maybe, they're asking a lot. This guy definitely, as you can see, compared to him, you can just see the size of them calves. This is a bigger guy. Maybe change the alignment of that potentially. Might not be a bad idea. You could still probably get some good looks for the tight end out here in the space, letting a wide receiver work cross and middle deep. But as you see, he's going to clearly miss at the top of your screen this backside block, giving him the play. Great instincts, great play speed. Let's watch it one more time and we'll move on. Oh, I'm sorry. So again, I misread that. So it's not him. It is the tight end supposed to back seal on this. Bama gave no respect to the fake screen. Tight end's going to completely whiff on this, so my apologies to the wide receiver. 0 for Georgia. Whiffs. You can argue on that play. I'm sorry to stop it one more time, but Anderson's just running so fast at that point that, 0 barely did have time to get over there. So it's again, we're seeing a lot of speed from this young man. We saw great wrist control and potentially, one other play, but I'm excited to see this one. So Bama's only showing 3 right now. Might have a guy coming. Nope. Okay, it's going to be a run. So immediately you got a double team here on him with a free man coming. So you could even argue triple, but he's definitely heading for linebacker. Oh! I want to watch that again. So 56, you got to help him out there more. Comes inside. A lot of speed. I'm going to try. Well, I need to be pausing those, probably think as much as I can. So beats him with inside. Rip move. Already almost a holding call right there. I'm seeing a lot of speed. But that was a good technique with his speed, basically. All right, so he's lined up left here. 4-man rush. Let's watch it. Inside, got the guard, holding the guard. Okay, there's some strength we're looking for to be able to... Okay, we're not getting a replay of that. We're going to have to rewind it ourselves then. So this is actually a good play. This is what I literally asked for just a minute ago. I want to see that power more so than speed, anything from him. So we're going to see him on the inside stunt here. He's going to hit tackle and then move over to guard, I believe. So yeah, tackle gets his hands on him. Guard's already got easy hands on him. So this is an easy trade-off right here. Now, the guard's in a good hand fight with him. As you can see, he tried to get that wrist control, and he's in a hand fight with him. But even though he's kind of high, so is the guard. And it kind of looks like he's got good leverage. pushed him back. So that's the sign. He got his hands into his shoulders, strength. I see a free hand right here. That's what I like to see in a young pass rusher. As a pass rusher, you have to have violent hands and you have to have hands that keep moving. As any young player that's out there that's watching this, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're working your move, a lot of young players have a tendency, they work that first move and then they're done. They're kind of stuck there. Bring my hands in closer so you can see. So you get stuck there. As you can see there, he made his move. Power, he's got, is that right hand, I believe? He's got left hand, I believe, engaged. He's got his right hand low as he's watching the quarterback, and he's still ready to make a move. And as we saw in the one play, right hand is what, so if I was an offensive lineman scouting him, I'm going to tell you this now. I'm going to start watching that right hand. He shows a preference to it, at least in the little bit of video we've seen so far. But let's watch this a little more. Okay, looks like we're about to see a swim move. You can already see he's got his left hand position on the outside. So I'm guessing right hand's starting to get engaged, and we're probably about to see an attempt at a swim move inside. No, he just got it. Stuck it, read it. Look at that. That's what we like to see. Held his ground. Well, I shouldn't even say held it because, as you can see, the line of scrimmage, he's further back. He's about 2 to 3 yards deep. And a good tackle. I mean, I'm seeing first-round talent because as we, even though in the one footage with the lesser talent, most of this is SEC talent. And that's a huge thing to consider. The hard part of scouting is when you get into the smaller teams, the teams that aren't SEC, that have a lot of lower competition play. That's where it becomes a little harder to find these diamonds in the rough because you really have to look at who their matchup is on every single play. While, yes, it's important in this tape as well, the level of competition's a little better, as is expected of the coaching as well. So anyway, moving on, we got another 4 pressure looks. Now, I'm excited to see this. So we've got him here he's in the 2-point stance. So again, standing up almost more like an outside linebacker would. Inside. Okay, I'm just making a mental note of like his stance technique there, All right, let's run this. All right, I'm gonna wait to see if they've got to replay this. If they've got to replay, yep, okay. Okay, so what I saw there is good. Again, good reading the quarterback. He's got his eyes and head up. Not really rushing to make a play, trusting the defense, and then making a solid tackle. So let's watch off ball. So first step. He's launched off that back foot. He can see tackles coming inside. My guess is, this is literally the same exact play design as we just saw from one of the other teams. So tackles, again, everyone's down blocking. You're going to have someone right here in that slot position in line, or offline, I'm sorry, coming for the seal. And it's probably not going to work. And now the only difference in this play, this is a option play where the quarterback can, of course, keep. So he's going to read right here. Or I'm sorry, he's reading 31. And again, highlight to Anderson's athleticism because 5's reading him. Let's watch one more second in. There's the read. So eyes up, eyes on Anderson. He's reading it. He's coming to seal the backside. He sees it. And he, of course, as we know, 5's going to make the choice to keep the ball here. Personally, I think I would have handed it off, but watch it another second in. All right, so again, the seal's coming. Yeah, young buck, hand this ball off. 51-65, got a good seal here. Even if 10 comes down, hopefully he won't get there in time. 76 is moving to the next level. Hand this ball off, young buck. But as you can see, he's going to keep it. He's still reading them. This guy's got to get to his block a little faster. That all this time he's still having to hold the ball and not make a move is killing him, I bet. Immediately goes low for him. And again, I hand this ball off to 6. 60 again, 10 has not made his move. He's reading quarterback. 51's got his guy, it looks like. 56 beating him. 65's got all day on number 8. Hand this ball off. You can go inside or outside or deep outside. But anyway, the seal block goes low. He's reading it. He says, bro, you're not even close to me. Look at him get on him, though. He's like on his hip, basically. But he can see the momentum. He says, okay, hit me outside. I'm going outside anyway. Gets off the block, keeps his feet underneath him, channels him back inside to where he knows he's got help from this man, probably because of the call, and gets tripped up. Great reads. Again, I'm seeing a lot of good speed and reading, play recognition, if you want to call it a Madden stat. All right, so 3, possibly 4 on this. Again, looking at a 2-point stance rush. Play it through one time. Got a speed move outside. Good move back in. That looked like a second move. Oh, look at that. Check out Just Bomb Productions, by the way. They're the video we're using today. We're going to rewind that look. We spent a little longer probably than I wanted to on just one guy. We're 38 minutes in, but on a 3-minute and 57 video. Hey, but it is what it is. We're trying to do a little bit of content here, right? Again, Just Bomb Productions. Check them out. So on this play, 2-point stance. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they got everyone too tight, right? I mean, the tackle gets out on him pretty quickly, if I'm not mistaken. Let's watch this first step. Also, I don't know if you noticed the little twitch over here and by him. They're anticipating this snap. Whether it be Nick Saban getting these young guys in the film room and watching it, or if it's just their natural feel throughout the game. Because, again, I don't know what point in the game this is. With that being said, though, tackle's going to get outside. He's reading. Guard's reading. They're a little slow off ball. I mean, like, look at this. These guys are off to the races already. They're saying who gets to him first. Who's going to get this sack? All right. Yeah, look at this guy. He's already passing the line of scrimmage. I believe they had 2 wide receivers online. This guy's got good off-ball snap. This guy, I don't even think he knows the ball's been snapped. But all right, right tackle's pedaling out, getting his distance. Halfback's looking across the formation. So he's going to get the one-on-one here. Let's try to keep attention, too, to his right hand. Let's try to see if he has a little bit of a habit here. So he's pushing the outside hard. He can see the deep drop back by the quarterback. He's reading. I feel like he's not only reading the quarterback here on his drop depth, but I also think he's reading the halfback. Not for like a run or, screen or anything like that, but I think he's thinking, where's the halfback looking so that he can make his move. So, again, good situational awareness he's showing here. He's lining it up. And, ooh. Oh, man, too far back. I want to go, like, literally. I'm trying to catch which hand he gets on him first. Messed up. I'm so sorry. All right. So there it is. Right hand's going to be on him. The right tackle, was this Mississippi State? Yeah, Mississippi. You got to get your hand on him a little quicker. Right there, he's got right hand on his shoulder pad. Left hand is already working towards the elbow of the right tackle. So we got an engagement here. He's trying to still work outside. You can see right here with this arm movement, he's already thinking of trying to come over and swim on that ball. Definitely this guy came further on the outside, it looks like. Losing his feet a little bit, maybe. I don't know if he sent up a spin. So right here, they're both beat on the outside. But as you can see, he's got back. He lost his footing. Good job by the left tackle. But Anderson right here is still working and got his feet underneath him. Good depth push here by the other defensive lineman. Ooh, we gotta watch that back. So, sorry. Yeah, I mean the right tackle kind of loses his feet, but 31 does a good job of just leaning into him and riding him, and then making the move back. I mean, not enough really, in my opinion, in this clips to show a first round talent, but I'm not really seeing much that disproves it, which is often what I see in a lot of these highlight videos. As I have a feeling we might see in some of these next ones. So next, actually, we're going to be heading to Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle out of Georgia, 6'3", 310 pounds. And so last year, of course, we know 5 Georgia defenders went in the 2022 NFL first round draft. Round in the first round. First round of the 2022 NFL draft. A lot of analysts will tell you, though, this kid, out of all those, 6 technically, with those 5 included, was by far the most impressive player on Georgia's tape. And why he's expected potentially to be the second player off the board, depending, of course, on where we land. At this rate, we might only be heading for a top 5, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. I wish I had more stuff or more videos, but we'll see here shortly. All right. Sorry, we're trying to make sure we get a good video here.
At the Morgan Law Group, our clients come first.
All right. This one's going to be a little interesting. I believe he's number 91. 90. There he is. They call him the mini Jordan Davis, number 88 here. All right, so I believe he's going to be playing right here on the left side of the defensive line. Looks like he's got a center guard combo off rip. Look at that speed around the outside already from what we're seeing there. That's a 310-pound defensive tackle, guys. Holy crap. He looks lean at AF. Bruh. What is he going to run at the combine? Look at that. That looks like a linebacker. Hold on, stream. I gotta take a breather there. Holy. That looks like a linebacker. I'm not ready for this. I ain't ready. And of course, number 99, Davis, was taken in the 22. He was one of the 5 first rounders taken in the 2022 NFL draft. All right, yeah, let's watch this stun again. Hand movement. God, how is that a defensive tackle, guys? All right, so that's not him on the outside. I'm guessing this is going to be him right here on the double team.
I think the receiving position has to continue to evolve. Mix extends.
Oh. Oh, looks like it hurt his leg a little there. Oh, look at him dancing on the ground. Let's see if we get a replay. And I had a feeling when I saw that roll. I mean, again, look at this guy. That does not look like a defensive tackle. Guys. They're not going to show that again. So I'm going to have to go back here. I want to watch off ball again. So, okay. Here we are. He's got a double team. Let's go from 19. So here he is again. A double team. Pushing him back. Pushing him back. And just constantly watching. Oh, I just realized my desktop audio is coming in. Sorry about that, guys. Wow. This kid is a monster. Alright, so this is going to take a second to find him. I'm guessing this is him right here in a 2 technique. No, right here. Gotta be him in the 2. It's not this guy or this guy. Pretty sure that's him. Oh! Oh! Are they going to show that back, or do I have to go back? Here we go. Yep, they're going to give me a replay. All right. Guys, I'm going to have to do a whole separate video on him now. Like, legitimately. Like, guys, I can't say it enough. Did you know this is a 310-pound defensive lineman in a 2 technique? I'm so blown. Because, all right, so for my understanding, a 0 technique's directly over center. 1 gap, basically. A gap, B gap, C gap. 0 technique, 1 technique, 2 technique, 3 technique, 4 technique, 5 technique. Sometimes when you're really far out there, they call it the wide 9. But so he's basically 2 to 3-ish technique lined up in the B gap. And so when I've heard 2 technique in a sense of line assignment as well as, like, you know, standing assignment. So whether they have 3 hands on the ground, or, you know, hand on the ground 3 or standing up 2, but either way. Second viewer, thanks for dropping in. We're covering right now, I mean, a absolute monster in Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle, defensive lineman from Georgia, 6'3", 310. And if you're just joining in, oh my God, this kid looks like a linebacker. I'm blown away. Bye, second viewer. But anyway, so here he's lined up over guard. Let's watch it out. So he's going to move inside guard center. Guard's going to hand him off to the center and come back for the blitzing linebacker. So there's the trade-off. You're going to good pressure by the linebacker here from Georgia. Centers looks like he's got him, though. He's running him, basically kind of like a stunt, moving all the way to this guard. But watch, he shucks him right there. I actually got to go back into the first clip of this so I can get the better angle. But the swim move by him on the center. Playing against University of Kentucky in that one. Oh, that was the play. Sorry. All right. So again, we got him standing up here. So he's going to come across all the way to center and right guard. But he's going to make his move on the center. So let's watch this. Again, got hands on him. Moving. And right there, I mean, it's hard to see because it's fuzzy. But that's what we call violent hands. Gets violent with them. Basically throws the hands off. And move up and just crushed with his fellow Georgia defender. Ooh, that is loud in my ear. All right, watch it one more time. And because he was. All right, where we got him. Ooh, got to watch that in the NFL, though. Yeah, he knew it, though. Close to the feet. Oh, they really didn't play that back. That's a little rough. Okay, so this is against Clemson, so this is what I like to see. High-level competition. So he's going to be on there on the outside. Looks like he's got the right guard, right tackle. Man, look at this release right here, and they're reading. So, oh, look at that power up. He's definitely got the underneath leverage that you want on the tackle. Guard's trying to push him, but it's just not doing anything. So the guard gave him a help, but he's probably worried about this guy coming back inside. But that tackle is absolutely getting just pushed back at this point. He's got the hands inside, moving them. Extends it. That's just weight room, son. Like, fucking put in some work. He just pushed him back. I gotta try to rewind that here and watch it one more time. God, he just doesn't look like a D tackle. Oh, look at him scoring. And they're highlighting that athleticism, man. Like I say, it probably could be a tight end. We're not going to rewind that one back at all. That's just going to let that one play through. Fun fact, Raven fans know this, of course, but Patrick Ricard was actually a defensive tackle for the Baltimore Ravens. He was an undrafted rookie free agent looking to make the team, buried behind the depth of John Harbaugh signings like Derek Wolfe. And so he was struggling to make the team. And I think actually at this point, this was pre-Derek Wolfe, but just as a mindset. So Patrick Ricard, they said, "Hey man, we think we love you, but we don't think you're going to make the team as a defensive tackle. We kind of need a fullback. Would you mind playing?" And he said, "Whatever to make the team," and he moved to fullback, and the rest is history. We know Patrick Ricard is a Pro Bowl fullback now, so yeah, fun fact. Could have been Davis. I mean, I'm sorry, not Davis, Carter. God, my names are getting twisted from last year's draft. He just took that hit and went. All right, so they're going to give us on this play actually a matchup right off or a highlight of him. So here he is lined up as more a true defensive tackle in a lined up over the guard in the B gap again. And I love seeing lineups from here because it really shows his diverse skill set. So let's. I'm going to play this one time through. Hopefully we'll get a replay of it so I don't have to rewind it back. Ooh! Swam. This kid goes swimming, man. What a swim move. Hopefully they'll give us the replay. Nope, gonna make me go back. I mean, what a read. Let's watch how quick this is off snap. And there's ball snap. Just had movement. Engaged. And just already. He tries to put hands on him and get into him, but he's just too strong. He's already trying to move outside and just swims around them. Great move reading the run the entire way by the young man. And go make the tackle. Oh, that poor dude got crushed. All right, we can already see, again, he's lined up in the A gap this time. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit of difference here. I love it, love it. Hand on the ground. Looks like 4 coming for Georgia. We're going to play this through. We're not seeing a lot of replays in this video, so we're really just trying to, might have to replay this back one time. Oh! Oh! Clotheslined him. Oh, they're going to give us that replay? Another, looked like it's another swim move, but not as strong. Whoo! Acapulco, Florida. All right, they're not going to give me the replay, so I need to go back here. All right, so it's a run. He's reading it. And there again, you can see that arm coming up. His right arm's coming up because he knows where he's going, and he's already making his move. The lineman's not ready for him to go for that. Completely whiffs. And, oh, heat. See, again, does not look like a D tackle coming in for that tackle. I see a giant tight end linebacker. Oh. Great job not to get his hand on the helmet there. Ooh. All right, so they're gonna give me a good angle here. Let's see it. Oh. They had the cut block right here. And he just, athleticism. He knew the cut block was coming. Did a great job to stay on his feet. Made a huge play. All right, so I think we got him right here on right side of the Georgia line. We'll find out here in a minute. I'm just going to play it through. Oh, oh! My God, is this kid showing some textbook technique right here. Let's see if they give us a replay. Looked like a great rip move on this play. All right, so this play is probably meant to go left for Vanderbilt. However, the halfback's going to cut back. Looks like 88's got him beat already to the inside, so it might be why he cuts back on this, but let's watch. So he's reading, got good power, he's standing, so he's about to plant this foot. The handoff's coming. That's what I like to see. He's getting his base as the handoff's coming in so that he can take him whichever way he wants to go. And at this point, it looks like an even matchup. Doesn't look like anyone's really got an advantage here. You can't really see his feet because of my camera, and I apologize. Oh! Oh, as they said, their words, not mine. He does not get off. He sheds this block. This is what you, as I was referring to, violent. This is a violent move. So you can see he's getting there. He's getting his power, his base ready. And just throws him. Man, it is just not liking going back for me. And I don't think I can do slow-mo. That's so sad. All right, we're going to play it through one more time, full speed. Oh, it's just a video. God, what a tackle again. I feel like this kid played linebacker at some point in his career. Like 100%. Absolutely think he had him at linebacker at one point in his career. I might do a whole video on that kid. He's legitimately that good. But so rounding out the top three, we're going to go ahead and talk about this real quick. Our next three we're going to be showing I'm even more excited about because we're going to be highlighting the top 3 quarterback prospects in the 2023 NFL Draft. Of course, we have number 3 coming in, C.J. Stroud, according to Mel Kiper, the quarterback out of Ohio State, standing at 6'3", 215 pounds. We got some do a little bit of reading here. So currently, 2022 leading NCAA